Hello everybody, today I am back with another seed video, and today we're going to be covering this next seed, which is quite cool. I was originally using this world for testing, but now we're going to be showing the seed because it's actually a really good seed. So first thing up here, and by the way, that little wood pillar that I showed is where we spawn. So we spawn around this forest area, but if we head this way, you will see a village, and this village has a lot of stuff. It has beds, obviously, that's any village. But this is not an abandoned village. You won't see any villagers because I think I turned off mob spawning originally. There will be a few villagers though. There's cartography tables. You have some more rooms. We got chests. There's a chest here, I believe. Chests don't always have the same loot, but they'll have something pretty close. Or maybe it'll be the exact same, I don't know. And we got a lot of stuff here, really. And we have a blacksmith. And you got obsidian, 7 obsidian, 2 iron. So pretty good if you're speedrunning. And we got some more rooms. I'm not going to bother showing them because they're not that important. We're going to go this way, and we're going to pass by spawn. So I'm going to circle where it is right there. We got a little desert well, and you can use this as a landmark. But desert wells by themselves don't do too much. So we have this village right here, and it is pretty cool because it has a lectern and some books. So if you're looking to enchant or trade with the librarian here, definitely this is a good one. And we got a regular room there, and we have another regular room, and we got some farms, though this village is pretty small. Next, we're going to head over to this desert temple over here, and you probably saw it while we were coming. We got some more desert wells. You can use those as landmarks. Lagging a little bit. This phone has been running for a bit of time. And this is a Bedrock Edition seed, if you haven't noticed with the buttons on my screen. I'm going to break it so I don't accidentally blow everything up. And we're going to put a torch down, though you probably know how desert temple works. So we got some rotten flesh, string, efficiency 1 book. That's nice. Iron horse armor, some gunpowder. Notch apple. Notch apple. There we go. Notch apple. We got a golden apple. And, I'm going to take the relevant loot out of this. And we're going to see. And, though it's important to note, they won't be the same, but you will probably get something quite close. And it's important to note that this is not the only desert temple there is. There's actually another desert temple. And we got a lot of caves like this here, so iron should not be a struggle for you to find, especially with this mine shaft. We got this mine shaft here, and yeah, mine shafts, if you don't know, they contain chests as well, and they contain spiders, cave spider spawners, though they're a bit harder to farm than a regular spider spawner, though I'm sure you can find some way, all of you redstone engineers. So that's there, and there's a mine shaft and a desert temple. Keep that same pattern in mind because we're going to see it right now again. Also, another cool thing before we get to that is that there are a lot of these. These are lava pools. You might notice if you watch Dream speedruns, he uses lava pools to make his nether portals while he's speedrunning. And that's a very good tactic because it's very fast. You can do it really easily. And there are a ton of these. I think at least 3 that I counted. So we got one over there, which is kind of in between the 2 villages we saw originally. Another desert temple, by the way. We got that lava lake as well. And I think there was one around here, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the exact place. We got this desert temple, and keep in mind, spawn is right there. You can see the wood pillar kind of in the distance. And we're going to check out what's in this desert temple. But you can see that it intersects like a sort of mini ravine, nothing too significant here. We're going to go down into the desert temple. I'm going to break this so we don't activate anything. We're going to start. Okay, nothing too good. 2 diamonds. So that's enough for a diamond sword. We got another horse armor for your horse. Another golden apple. and some emeralds, gold horse armor, and thorns as a book. So, maybe, you know, it's debatable because there was a notch apple in the last one. Notch apples are super rare, though they've gotten a bit less rare. And we actually got this ravine that cuts through the river. This is a tiny one that I showed you a little earlier. Though, if you may have noticed this big hole right here, it has a mine shaft in it too. And it is a big ravine, much bigger than the ones that we saw. There's surface lapis. There might even be surface diamonds or surface gold there. Surface iron. But there was a chest here, and it's right here, so we may as well check it out. Let's see what's in it. And we got some rails, some bread, you know, typical stuff, you know, let's see, name tag, whatever. Okay. Yeah, now... Ooh. No, just thought I saw something. Okay. And obviously, this is fun to play with. That's really satisfying. And there's slimes, so there's a slime chunk here as well, in case any of you are interested. And you may have seen the village over there, that away. We are going to go back to spawn, and we're going to go past spawn, because there's another desert temple, and you may have seen it. I may have cameoed it a bit earlier, and I can't find that third lava lake at the moment that I mentioned. I mentioned there were 3. I was only able to spot a few. Got this desert temple here, and I'm gonna go down here. Same thing as before. We got more gold, another golden apple, nothing too much. A huge enchanted book. Fire aspect 1, luck of the sea 2, lure 2, infinity 1, quick charge 1. So you could apply this to swords, fishing rods, bows, and crossbows. So that is quite the book that you can use, and another saddle. So 2 saddles, 3 horse armor. You can have a farm of horses. I don't know if that's a concept that, I don't know if that's what you guys call it, but I just kind of call it whatever. Nice mountain over there, by the way. And we're going to do time set day because it's getting... And we're going to go back because there is another village. Yes, another village. And this will probably be the last thing unless there's something really significant that I missed earlier. I certainly hope not. And remember, this ravine right here. Pretty cool ravine, has the mine shaft in it as well. We're going to go this way. And we will run into this village. And, you know, it has some buildings, of course. But these buildings tend to not be very significant. This is a, you know, whatever. That's just, eh. And you got this right here. It's like, meh. You know, what we've seen so far, found a freaking notch apple. So I think we're a bit past that. We got a fisherman. You know, that's cool and all, but like, yeah. Whatever. And I think this might actually be something worth mentioning, because this is a brewing stand. You can, usually finding these desert clerics, finding a cleric in a desert village is actually kind of rare if you guys don't know. It's hard to find a desert village with a cleric. I mean, obviously you can do it yourself, like you can force a villager to change jobs, but it's kind of hard to do. So, also I'm going to play around with this a little. And there's a lot of those to play around with because there's so many good caves, like this big ravine that we spotted here earlier. And that's where I'm going to end the video. I hope you guys did enjoy and try and are willing to try out the seed. And now that I'm back at spawn where we started, we're going to give the seed. Sorry for the long video. There were a lot of things. So we got it right here. 12962366638. That is the seed for this video. And I'm going to turn on coordinates. These are your spawn coordinates. And I'm sure you guys can find that out when you actually use the seed. So, I hope you guys did find this seed very interesting, and it will provide a lot of good materials. I mean, just look at what we got throughout this whole thing. We got all of this stuff right here, and well, not including the water torches, but all of that just from these structures, mostly the desert temples, but some from the villages, I guess, and the mine shafts. And there's more stuff in the mine shafts, to be fair. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. Please do subscribe and leave a like if you do want to see more of these. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching.